Hello everyone, I am Kashika Narula from grade 9 Lexicon International School Kalyani Nagar, and here I am with another calculator using Polymorphism Python project with the help of Think Child Lab Ronak sir. So the first question that comes to every mind is, what is polymorphism? Well, polymorphism refers to the occurrence of something in multiple forms. Imagine you occur in 7 different forms on earth, then you are polymorphizing. This also occurs in Python. So let us see how I have used this polymorphism occurrence of something in Python project. So here I have a project of a calculator using polymorphism. Here I have first made the class welcome. It will print welcome to calculator using polymorphism. And then you might be asking where I have used polymorphism in this. So well, here is, as you can see, there is define calculate function here, one, then define calculate function two, another one. You might be wondering, how will the computer know which function to use when I call the function of calculate? Let us see more into the video to realize that. Here we have taken two variables, x equals to 0 and y equals to 0. In a basic calculator program, we need to add two numbers, divide two numbers, subtract two numbers, or multiply two numbers. So let us do it using that. First, I have inherited class welcome all of the object and everything into the class add. If you don't know what inheritance concept is, please see the video link in the description box of inheritance concept. It will help you understand this video more easily. So we have inherited the concept of class welcome into class add. Here all the variables x, y and su, which is also sum actually, sum, will be inherited into the class add. Here I have defined the function calculate self. It will print a space, it will print you are adding two numbers, it will print another space, and then it will ask enter first number. Then again it will ask enter second number. Input eval is used to enter the numbers in integer form from the starting so that we don't need to convert it into different data types throughout the project. Next we have self su equals to self.x plus self.y, in which both the numbers self.x and self.y which you have entered will be added and stored in the variable self.su, and then it will be printed self.x plus self.y equals to self.su. So basically what the computer is doing is, in line number 11 it is asking for the first number, in line number 12 it is asking for the second number, in line number 13 it is adding both the numbers, and in line number 14 it is showing the sum of both the numbers. So this is the project of define, calculate, first one add. Now the thing you need to realize currently is the first letter of the function a, add a. Okay, we'll remember this for the future project. Next we have class sub. I have sub means subtraction, subtraction, so subtraction, and then I have inherited the concept of add into it. Add inherited into sub. Here I have defined another calculator program, another calculator function, which is same as the first calculate function. This is polymorphism. Here I have printed you are subtracting two numbers in line number 19. Line number 20 prints a space. Then in line number 21 we have self.x equals to eval input enter first number, just like line number 11 here. And then in line number 22 we have self.eval enter second number, just like line number 12. And then instead of adding the two numbers in line number 23, it is subtracting the two numbers because we have to do subtract this time. And then in the end it is showing first number minus second number equals to sum. Here I have added only one variable so that you can see how polymorphism occurs. It is, you can write many variables, but polymorphism here again is occurring. The same variable is being changed in the first calculator function as well as the second calculator function. Now if we go down, now see, Here we have sum x and y, x, y and sum. Here as well x, y and sum. These are the add and subtract functions. We go down to the multiply and divide functions. Multi, sub, inheriting the subjective, the subtraction. Class, divide, inheriting the multiplication. This too has x, y and sum, x, y and sum, and it has the same function name, calculate. Calculate. Here it will multiply two numbers instead of adding or subtracting them, and here it will divide two numbers instead of adding and subtracting them. Now let's see how the computer realizes which program to use when we add, subtract, multiply or divide a number. Imagine you want to divide a number, but then what if it takes the first calculate program? What if it adds the two numbers? So let us see now how we do that. Here we have asked the user input, enter operation, add, subtract, multiply or divide. A equals to add bracket, S equals to sub bracket, M equals to multi bracket and D equals to division bracket. So here as you can see, we have created these classes into different objects. What we did in the previous concept was we created only one object for all the classes because it did not have polymorphism. Now since it is polymorphism, we will need different object for different classes. So of class A, line number 50, A equals to add bracket. We'll go back up to A equals to add bracket. Where did we go? Yeah, here A equals to add bracket. Here it will use A dot calculate. It will use the calculate function of A if we call in A dot calculate. The same way S dot calculate for subtraction bracket. Here line number 51, S dot sub for calculation of subtraction, and then M dot multiplication for multiple calculation, and then D dot division for calculation of division. So let us run the program and see. Here I have used the basic if statements as well in line number 55 to line number 62. If Z is our question, enter operation, add, subtract, multiply or divide. So if Z equals to add, then it will do A dot calculate, means it will use the add function. If Z equals to subtract, then S dot calculate, similarly in multiplication and division. Else, if I haven't put in add, subtract, multiply or divide in the question, then it will show something has gone wrong and this is the error code I have put in. Looks like something went wrong. Try again. Try checking if you answered the questions correctly. Try checking if you have entered the full name of the operation instead of its short form. Example, instead of sub, try putting subtract. And check if you have entered the numbers in numerical form. Example, instead of try putting one number instead of O and E. Let us see how the program works. Run. Welcome to calculator using polymorphism. Here we have our welcome line. And then enter operation, add, subtract, multiply or divide. Let's do add first. You are adding two numbers. Enter first number 34 and then 43. The answer should be 77. Let us check what the answer is. 77. It has added two numbers. Now let us try using multiplication. Multiplication. It looks like something went wrong. I guess I didn't put in the option of multiplication. I put in the option of multiply. So I'll put in multiply again. Multiply. You are multiplying two numbers. See how the computer generates on its own which calculate program to use, add, subtract, multiply or divide. This is polymorphism. Enter first number 2, enter second number 4. 4 2s are 8 should be the answer. Let's see what the answer is. 2 into 4 equals to 8. Then if instead of add, subtract, multiply and divide, I want to actually subtract the number, but I actually want to divide the number, but I just write DEV instead of the whole DEVIDE. Then I'll run. Looks like something went wrong. This is our error program. in example, instead of 1 try putting 1, instead of sub try putting subtract, we can put n number of things. Like for example, if after this I put in print, I'll put a space first and then I'll put in print try again, again for better results. Now let us run again. DEV try again for better results. This is what it shows. I'll remove this line because it is completely unnecessary. I've already asked it to try checking if something went wrong and try again. And we can add n number of lines. So this is our whole code of around 75 lines. You can see the code once. I'll revise what we did. We used polymorphism in variables, repeating the variables and repeating the functions. So as you can see here, polymorphism refers to the occurrence of something in multiple forms. So here we have polymorphed the variables x, y and su, as well as the programs calculate again and again and again. I will also show you one more trick as a plus pointer. Using the hashtag, we can add notes to this program. For example, if after a few years I open this program and I don't really understand what polymorphism is, I'll have to open Google again and then try and make it. So we need to simply do hashtag and then I'll write the polymorphism definition here. Polymorphism refers to the occurrence of something in multiple forms. It will stay like this and it will not affect the program as well. Thank you everyone for watching my program. Stay tuned in for more and better results and better programs next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.